Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. I am Ballinator, and today We are playing Lost Judgment according to my schedule. Good. I didn't actually check. I probably should have. Not too good at that. We're gonna be playing Lost Judgment tonight. We're gonna be finishing up the girls' bar. Finishing up talking to women with Yagami. Hopefully. Is that the Marriott one? Yeah. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem that good. But, you know, free breakfast. Depends what you want to fight for, hon. Yeah, so, how is everyone? Welcome to a brand new week. We've been in the talks about going to the zoo. Well, for us on a Monday, we could just like literally go park at the parking spot in Vaughn for like the day or something like that, and then we just go downtown. I mean, we probably should be up that early anyways. I don't know when. That's a good question, actually. What are the hours for the places I want to go to? Huh. Damn. The breakfast bar? The only thing is, if we go shopping and do stuff on the Monday, we won't be back till like really late. I'm at back home. I guess we could just leave earlier, I suppose. Get dinner, then leave. But yeah, I guess it'd be about the same time. It wouldn't be that different. Never mind. I take it all back. Alright, we're just gonna play Lost Judgment now. I haven't really been paying attention. Let's go. That's not your fault. I'm also like been talking about the. No, I was looking at the hours for 401 games. They don't open till like noon. I'm like all week. On Sunday they go from I think 11 to 6. So I'm like, wow, there's like not a single good time to go to this place. But then I was like, wait a second. I'm like, I guess we can go on our way back home. Maybe I should just ship my stuff to my house. Just pay the $10. And I'll worry about it. I still want to go to the physical store, but I'll probably end up having to go to the downtown one versus that one. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck. I forgot to get rid of my alcoholism.
Yeah, mata.
Paid $20 for nothing. Nothing. Baby gun movie. Probably we're gonna see the Baby Gun movie at some point. I don't know when. Tomorrow? He can come. So me and him are going? That's just my date night? What are you gonna do tomorrow? Okay. Wow, so you're an actual detective. I'm in the middle of an investigation right now, as a matter of fact. Huh? Seriously, what for? Afraid that's a secret. What? You can't just dangle that in front of me. Is there something going on right now? Guess you'll just have to talk to me more if you want to find out, huh? You're on. I want to talk to you with you even more, Takayuki. Really kick the mood up a notch, I think. Better ride this momentum. Hey, Ami-chan, there's something I wanted to ask you. Yeah, what is it? I actually happen to also be an outside counselor for Seido High School in Ichijo. Oh, didn't know you did that kind of stuff too. There, one of our students was coming here. You were the one serving him, right, Emily-chan? Yeah, that's right. Kid totally duped me. Never would have thought he was in high school. I'll be honest, some of those kids look like they're in their 20s, so yeah, that makes sense. Didn't that student mention anything about a professor? Professor. What's wrong? Professors talk to me about stuff. They trust me to keep things between us. That's why I can't go blabbing about my conversations with other customers. Well, is there a way around that this time? If that kid gets roped into some shady business, then it's kind of a big deal. Sorry, I can't say anything. See, really am sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who's sorry for asking weird questions. I think that'll do for today. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Emily-chan.
We're still drinking, though.
何にしようかな。一緒に飲もう。
Let's go. Drinking time.
乾杯。
Time to do follow up with the quiz show.
この間のことなんだけど。
Those look like eyeballs more than like olives. All right, focus time. You have any kind of cute? Okay, yeah, I know this one. My buddy always calls me Tack. What does the detective do? Anything from solving infidelity cases to finding cats. And done. Just gotta do that one more time. We're probably actually done with this. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be quick. It's gonna be like
どうしようかな。
4 minutes.
これ飲まない。
Cheers.
乾杯。これは。
Yeah, we're gonna chat.
それがすごいことに。 An anime viewing party. She shared all of her favorites. Oh yeah, yeah, this one. Captain, top, change. Yeah. She's basically like a test for all the other people. Uh-oh. Shintaro Happy Mori. Still can't figure it out. Oh, fuck. Haruko Ayaha Miyu. Ooh, almost messed that up. Okay, so now we need to leave and come back. And then we're actually done with Girls Bite. Apparently it also gave us 4 side cases for some reason. I mean, I ain't gonna complain, really. Emily-chan, any update on that stalker situation? About that, Takayuki. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Yeah, well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Me? Yeah, about that professor you mentioned. Ah, so you're gonna tell me what you know? No, that's not it. Actually, after you walked me home, I found a weird letter in my mailbox. Don't tell anyone what you know about the professor. You talk, you're dead. You talk to the police, you're dead. I'm really scared. Is someone going to kill me? If you're getting threats about the professor, then this may be concerned that Sadio student came to the bar. Hey, John. If you tell me that student's name, I might be able to do something about it. I can't portray my customer like that. Guys, we're not even sure that kid's the one who sent the letter, right? Alright. In that case, I'll do what I can right now. You mean right now? That stalker might come around tonight. I'll look around outside and find him. Got this. Thanks, Takayuki. How are we going to figure this out, then? We're just going to look around and be like, there he is! And chase after him. 100% that's what's going to happen, isn't it? We're going to be stalking her again. Not wearing a hood, but his features are a match. Alright.
What?
Hey. Huh? The hell do you want? You're the guy who's been following Emily-chan around? Oh, I get it. You're that guy who was poking his nose around last time. Why were we chasing after Emily-chan? You know, you just waltzed into a trap, right? No, not really. That the guy, Ashihara, won't get a little too close to Emily? Yep, he's been asked about the professor. Hey, what'd she tell you? Beats me. But whatever, doesn't matter if what he knows if we just kill him and bury him. Kill him? You serious, Hazama? Ashihara, you've got to be a part of this too. You want to join the Neo-Keian gang, don't you?
No.
Ashihara, was it? You're the kid from Sato that went to the girls' bar? Don't do anything you regret. You keep this crap up, you won't be able to turn back. Turn back? Screw school, I'm not going back there. By joining the Neo-Keian gang, I can have all the money and woman I want. I can use violence to get it. That's just fine by me. Damn straight. Emily will be all yours. You bury this bastard and smooth sailing from here. Damn. Wish I could have changed your minds before the cops got involved, but looks like it's too late for you. Well. One down. Bloop. And he's down. I expected more from them. I expected more. Ugh. Looks like you're gonna be talking. Hey, you told Emily-chan you knew about who the professor was. Is that right? Who is it? You actually know? Well, when Hazama took me to the Neo-Keian gang hideout, Koga, one of the officers, was on the phone. The person on the other line was the professor. But so Koga was talking to the professor. After Koga-san hung up, he said, that brat. Brat? Who thinks the professor's a brat? Might be a student. Oh yeah, he sure does. Professor's a brat, huh? That means the professor must be around the age where a person like Koga would call someone like that. What else do you know about the professor? Nothing. Aside from Koga-san, not even the officers know who it is. You guys were after Emily-chan because you told her all that? Yeah, no one in the Neo-Keian gang is allowed to ask about who the professor is. Since I fucked up and ran my mouth, Hazama said I might get my ass picked off. She wanted to kill Emily-chan and get rid of any evidence. And know what else? Hazama said before we killed Emily-chan, he'd let me make the most out of my time with her. You son of a... Yeah, the cops. Shit, I gotta get out of here. Come on, man, let me go. I'll pay you whatever you want, please. Think you need some time to reflect on your actions. What? Cops get to decide what happens to you next. Please, no. Please, yes. Oh, Yagami-san. Closing up early tonight? Yeah, about that. Oh, Mori-san, you're here too. Please forgive me for eavesdropping. I happened to overhear that you and Emily-chan were talking about earlier.
that some dangerous person was after her.
Mm.
Ah, you heard that. I guess I'll let my guard down. Because of that, I rent out the entire bar until you got a handle on the situation, just to keep any other suspicious individuals out. You rent out the whole thing out? This is all for Emily Chan and the girls. Can't believe you do all that. Wait, are you gonna be able to take care of the bill? Don't worry. Boop. Do you need a boop button? You can just dismiss it, can't you? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Mori-san's loaded. What? Seriously, Mori-san, who are you? Just a businessman who dabbles in many affairs. I have more than enough money for entertainment, so not to worry. Mori-san's actually kind of amazing. Hey, Yagami-tan. Mori-chan filled me in on the deets. What happened to Emily-tan's stalker? Right, that whole thing. Yeah, so it turned out to be the high school kid after all. Everything's all good now. He's been caught and dealt with. Thank you, Takayuki. Actually, Takayuki, there's something I will have to ask. Yeah, what is it? You came here because you're a detective job, right? So that means you never really cared about the girls' bar, did you? Huh? I was curious about that too. You were just here for work. Were you actually having a good time? It's true that I began to just work, but I really started to enjoy myself over time. That's so, huh? Glad to hear it then. Well, Takayuki, I hope you come back to Girls Bite. I'll be waiting for you. Emily-chan, do you think maybe next time we can meet up in private? Nice try, but I can't do that. Not yet, at least. You tell me there's a chance? I mean, I think you'd make great boyfriend material, Takayuki. What, for real? Whoa, whoa, Emily-chan. Wait, seriously, hell freaking yes. You're in love? Wow. Emily-chan, this is... Gotcha. Oh, come on. That means you'll just have to visit the bar more, got it? Now I see why you're the #1 girl here. Everyone seems to go crazy for you. Then show me crazy. I want to see all the crazy you got. Sure, I'll pop it when I'm feeling up to it. Alright. So we're finally done with that. Which is good. Back to the MRC. Izuno Aishihara, the student who went to the girls' bar and attempted to assault Mochizuki, has been expelled. Seems he was involved in all sorts of problematic activities beyond this one. No kidding. But still, Koga's choice of words was quite curious. Brat, was it? Right. Pretty sure Koga's in his late 30s, so the professor comes off as a brat to him at least. And we can assume the age range may be a bit larger than expected. Exactly. It's like the professor's actually much younger than we thought. Indeed, this is a huge clue. With a title like Professor, I picture someone with some years under their belt, like Professor Moriarty. Seems like going undercover at the girls' bar was worth it. Speaking of Yagami-san, did you enjoy yourself at the girls' bar? Why? Forgive me, it's just that when you talk about Mochizuki-san, I caught you smiling every so often. Seems like you had a good time. Yeah. Nope, definitely just your imagination. You sure about that? There's something very clearly different about the way you were speaking. No idea what you're talking about. I'm trying to love to see you again, preferably not when I'm on the job. Maybe I'll stop by Girls Bite sometimes. Amasawa doesn't have to know about it. So can we actually date Emily? Is that a possible thing? Alright, are we stuck again with the school diaries? Sure seems like it. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could try. See what's going on. Smell like alcohol? Go to the dance club. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, so we're kind of stuck there. Game. Which means we're probably stuck at all of the other ones too. Well, let's figure this out then. Well, if we leave, what happens? Might just be going out, right? So, get to know Emily on the side. Oh, that'd be the dates, eh? Interests. Fashion, going back to sleep, and napping. Wow, okay. So we have dating now, I guess. We also have step by step. Wait, what? Go back there. We have money to throw at them. I haven't gotten to any of the tapioca balls in this fucking drink. Hey, Emily-chan. Oh, Takayuki came. Alright, you'll meet lots of different women around town. Only a handful have the potential to be your girlfriend. I like darts. Darts works. Oh, we'll do one and 301. Make it easy. If she kicks my ass, she kicks my ass. It is what it is.
よろしく。
Oof, that's kind of rough.
Yes.
Damn. Well, 85 is not a bad start. Uh-oh.
そんなもんかい。
Uh-oh.
少しは手加減しろよ。よし。
Oh, shit. Oh.
よし。
おお。
Oh, no. She's gonna get a triple again.
よし。
Yep. Yep. She will actually beat me.
そんな。
Single 14 and a single 17. Can I go for well? Oh, let's try that then.
Yosh.
負けちゃった。
Yeah, I don't know how we win that one, but it's fine. Somehow
楽
won.
しかったよ。
You're awesome, Takayuki. You really got me riled up. We'll win next time. Jeez, she's terrifying. Let's try the batting center. Alright. If I am just as bad as last time, I just wasted time. Fastball and two seams. Yeah, I'll take that fastball and two seams.
よし。かっ飛ばす。よし。よし。よし。
Fuck.
よし。よし。
Fine, I made up with it.
Yes.
Ten out of 10. Let's go. Ten out of 10. Let's go. Okay.
びさん。
何か聞きたいことはあるかな。今の八神さんはね。八神さん。
You're a proud regular and have nothing left to teach you. That said, I'd love to have a drink every now and the other. I appear to even be charmed by you. I guess we look forward to our next chat. The rich man's on to me. Ooh, I would say you want my contact info, don't you? All right, let's try this. Okay. I'd love to know whenever you're in. How about we swap contact info? Okay. Let's actually leave.
Mata, 寄らせてもらうよ。
That side case is already kind of done and over with, huh? Oh, we might be stuck continuing on the main storyline again. That's okay. I'm not upsetty spaghetti. I swear. But I want to punch people a lot harder. Out of anger. Rage. Found all the tapioca balls. Yeah. Are you laughing at me? Laughed at me. I find high school students to be a lot more aggressive. How dare you hit me?
だが、時間食っちゃったよ。
Rude as fuck. Rude as fuck. Yellow proxy and hell yeah. Rusted electrical wire, hell yeah. Time to go back to Yokohama. That was a whole fun time.
もしもし。
白崎です。八神さん、今大丈夫ですか？
ああ、こっちもそろそろ電話しようと思ってたとこ。三越場殺しの材料が集まってきた。ああ、あとそういえば沙織さん、神奈川県警の渡辺刑事って。
ええ、その人なら例の痴漢事件について聞きに来ました。なぜか江原を事情聴取できないのでと頼まれて。
警視庁のせいだってさ。連中としちゃ 自分とこの警官が殺人犯と関係してたかもしれないんだ。それを神奈川県警だけの手柄にはさせられないんだって。
なるほど、そういうことでしたか。
沙織さんは次江原と接見する予定は？
こちらの準備が整い次第と思っています。その時は八神さんも同席してもらえますか？
ああ、こっちからもそれを頼もうと思ってたんだ。ただその前に俺も江原のこと調べないとだな。痴漢で捕まった時の状況とか。
でしたらちょうど星野くんが明日また痴漢現場を検証すると言ってます。池袋と新宿駅で一から江原の行動を見直したいと。
へえ、じゃあ俺もそこに行くよ。
わかりました。少しお待ちを。
もしもし、星野です。よかった。八神さんも来てくれるなら心強いです。
ならよかった。そうだ、明日痴漢事件の資料も持ってきてくれる？現場見ながら大体の流れを聞けると助かる。
もちろんです。まずは池袋駅から検証するつもりなので、八神さんも明日そちらへお願いします。
わかった。それじゃ。
Ikebukuro Station. Where do they all go? He's just in his own world. Okay. Wait. Trying to get the rest of these freaking tapioca balls, man. Almost. I'd only have to do this like 4 more times. Hey, I got them all. I like this one a lot better. That I can get all the tapioca from it. The other one I couldn't. And it pissed me off. Taxi, taxi. Going to taxi, taxi. 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 That would cost me 500 yen?
八神さん、その看板ですね。事件前、江原はそれにもたれかかっていた感じです。そうそう、そんな感じです。江原はそこに立って痴漢する相手を物色してました。
Okay.
このキャップにサングラスの男が江原です。
That's him deciding who to attack. Damn, looking at it now, he is pretty suspicious.
江原は結構長い時間このホームにいたんだって。
ええ、改札を通ったのが事件当日の午前7時43分でした。防犯カメラにも映っていますし、彼の交通系 IC カードにもその入場時刻が記録されています。その後、このホームを1時間くらいうろつきながら女性を目で追ったりしてました。
痴漢相手に
An hour?
探して1時間も。
Yeah, that's a long time.
気持ち悪いですよね。
That's too long.
その江原の映像を撮った防犯カメラはあれか。
そうですね。
Ikebukuro is pretty famous in Tokyo due to the number of people who travel through it. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
そして9時6分、 江原はこの被害者女性に目をつけ、新宿駅に向かう電車に乗り込んでいったんです。
ピンクのカーディガンの人、白いスカートの。
そうです。間宮由衣さんという OL でした。6歳になる男の子の母親です。そしてさらに電車内の防犯カメラでも2人の様子が捉えられています。被害者の証言によると、痴漢は最初手の甲でお尻を触っていたようで、それからだんだんスカートの中に手を入れてきたそうです。
胸くそ悪いな。
多分抵抗しなさそうなおとなしい感じの女性を狙ったんでしょうね。頭にきますよ。
This seems too for a police officer?
新宿駅までノンストップで6分。被害者はその間怖くて助けを求められなかったそうです。
Hey, Bella, we're just talking about the groping incident from the beginning of the game.
では次は新宿駅に行きましょう。
We're going over the whole thing.
この後向こうで痴漢が捕まる姿は痛快ですよ。まあその人がうちで弁護した被告人なんですけど。
They're watching it again?
もうすぐ新宿駅です。八神さん。
Groping in Japan, such a bit problem. So, something seems absolutely off here, right? So they're talking about how Ikebukuro has basically cameras all over the place. It's a very used station. There's a lot of people coming in and out. So why would a police officer who's a police officer that would probably know this kind of information would go to a station specifically because it has a lot of cameras? I don't know. It seems off to me. But then again, Akihabara was also a lot of cameras, and groping could be a problem there too. So I guess it depends how busy it is.
事件が起きた時はもっと混んでたよな。
ええ。普段あの時間帯の乗車率は 180% ですって。
で、俺が今いる位置がだいたい江原の立ってた場所か。
What can you really say from the train car here?
これは
6 minutes of travel. I thought I heard they were dating before. Genda Sensei tells me it really hasn't gone anywhere.
どこだ？なんだ？
So that means there's a security camera in here. What security camera? What security camera? I don't see one.
怪しいな。どこだ？
Oh, this one? Okay. Yeah, I think that's definitely the case. It's very sketchy. And very obvious of what he did. Also, the Shinjuku sign looks like trash.
江原と被害者が電車を降りたのもホームのこの位置です。被害者の間宮さんはこの駅に着く直前、スカートに入っていた痴漢の手首を握り返しました。そしてその手の主をはっきりと見たんです。
じゃあ間違いなく痴漢の相手を特定できたわけだ。
ええ。それに江原の手からも間宮さんの下着の成分が微物検査で採取されてます。
How the hell did they figure that out, though? Traces of undergarment?
すぐにその手を振りほどいて
Maybe her skin?
逃げ出しました。電車を降りた江
Is
原
what they
は
were trying to
ホ
say?
ームをひた走ります。それを被害者の間宮さんが追いかけたんです。周りの人に応援を頼みながら。
ああ、そこから先の映像はお茶の間に何度も流れてた。
そうですね。ここまで証拠映像が揃ってると弁護の余地なんてないですよ。
防犯映像はテレビで流されてた以外にもあるのかな？
ありますね。ほら、今僕らにレンズを向けてるのだって1台だけじゃないです。ワンサがあります。
確かに。
で、最終的に江原が取り押さえ
So
ら
how
れた
how are you doing, Backlog?
向こうにある階段の手
Sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now.
そうだ。ホームの見取り図がありますよ。
Ah, we really did our due diligence here.
江原たちが電車を降りたのがここで、取り押さえられたのがここね。この距離は
だいたい100メートルです。江原
It
も
was a
被
rough
害者も
parenting day.
人をかき
Oh,
分
I'm
けなが
sorry to
ら
hear
走ってい
that.
ました。現場は大混乱。江原が取り押さえられた後も安全
That
確認
really
のため
sucks to
に
hear. But I guess it just kind of comes with the territory, I suppose, huh?
なあ、この見取り図に防犯カメラの位置と向きを追加できる。
ねえ、できますよ。じゃあ江原が捕まった地点に向かいがてらカメラの位置もチェックしていきましょうか。
We're looking for some cameras now.
江原が取り押さえられたのはずっと向こうです。八神さんは防犯カメラの位置を見つけたら教えてください。僕の方で俯瞰図に書き入れていきますよ。
All right, well.
ん？怪しいな。ん？
There's a lot of cameras here. Holy shit. How about those ones?
今近くにあるカメラは全部チェックできましたね。じゃあ少し先に進みましょう。
なんだ？
Y'all, who watching all these cameras? There's so many here. I do like how they recreated this.
この辺のカメラはチェックできました。もう少し先に進みましょう。
これはどこだ？怪しいな。怪しいな。
We need that one at all? No. What one are we missing here? You? I guess?
これは
Yep.
カメラはこれで全部チェックできたと思います。駅ホームの俯瞰図が完成し
Well,
ま
we
した。
can't really tell where that camera's pointing at, though. From deboarding the area, ran in the direction of the arrow used, tackled by
こ
concerned
こに
citizens.
今防犯カ
Holy shit.
なんだこれは。
What is this?
これはなんだ。怪しいな。
Yeah, so he basically ran out here with the girl holding on to him. He got really far. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras, 9 cameras that all caught him doing it. Possibly this camera as well. So 10. That's so many.
江原が痴漢をしてた時の状況は大まかに言ってこんなところです。
Wow, he was able to make that on his phone? Well,
何
tablet
か
that
気が
easy?
ついたことは？
江原も被害者の間宮さんも普段からこの時間の電車を使ってたのかな。
ええ。被害者は通勤に利用してるので、平日はほぼ毎日。江原も通勤利用なんですが、犯行当日は休みで、別居中の奥さんのところへ行く途中だったそうです。
じゃあホームで1時間うろついてたことについてはなんて？
その奥さんに会うのが億劫で、なかなか電車に乗れなかったと。あの人は何を聞いても、そんな言い訳じみた答えばかりなんです。痴漢もやってないって言うんですが、見つかる証拠は全部有罪を示してました。結局、裁判で無実を主張できる根拠は一つもなかったんです。
痴漢は実際にやってた。でも江原はその日、息子の仇である三越場が偉人帳で殺されると知ってたんだ。
Mystery.
お尻に目がくらんで魔が差すような状況じゃない。
ええ、そこを考えると、江原にとってこの痴漢騒ぎは計画的なものだったはずです。もしかしたら現行犯で取り押さえられるところまで全部。
ああ。結果としてその痴漢行為自体が三越場殺しのアリバイになった。だからどれだけ大っぴらに殺しとの関与をほのめかしても最後には無関係だと言い張れる。
なんかだんだん得体が知れなくなってきました。
江原はまず間違いなく三越場殺しの一味と関係してるよ。けどそこを口割らせんのは難しそうだな。あいつは多分この件に捨て身でかかってる。
息子さんの復讐を果たすためにですか？
ああ。
共犯者たちは誰なんでしょう？江原はベテラン警官ですし、殺し屋なんかとつながりがあったりするんですかね？
Well,
そういう連中をやっ
the Liu Meng apparently have been helping him.
もし仮にそんなコネがあっても大金がかかるだろうな。江原にその当てはありそう？
いいえ、学校を訴えた裁判費用でカツカツだったようです。
そっか。
I've gone to the scenes of both Mikushiba's murder and Itaro's crime. I think I've hit all the places I needed to see.
もしもし、白崎です。
ああ、沙織さん。
江原との接見を予定したいんですが、明日構いませんか？場所は東京拘置所、現場事務所からタクシーで向かいます。
わかった。明日だね。なら俺は一旦偉人帳に戻るよ。
何か向こうにやり残しが？
うん。今回の件で江原が何したにせよ、動機はやっぱり4年前の息子の自殺だ。
You think we'll find anything?
その時本当に三越場のいじめがあったのかはっきりさせたい。で、それを聞くべき相手は偉人帳に心当たりがあるんだ。
わかりました。ではそちらは八神さんにお任せします。
うん。
Oh, by the way, Backlog,
So,
I don't know if you're still around, but I think the professor is a student. From all the school diary stuff, the professor is a student. He's not an older person. He's a student. So I don't know if you're here for the stream yesterday, but we unlocked the last school club. It was a girls' bar, not a hostess club, but a girls' bar. Very, very different in the eyes of Japan. Girls' bars are where you just basically go to the bar. There's a cover fee, and you talk to women. The women are the bartenders. And there was a student that showed up there and accidentally said he knew the professor. So we basically chatted up all the women at the bar to get the girl to tell us about what he said. The kid actually showed up. Yeah, also the guy from the clan that you kicked their ass. Yep, the Neo Keihan gang. And then he was saying that all he heard was that Coda from the previous game, who did the gun smuggling stuff, called the professor a brat. Specifically the word brat. So we think the professor is a lot younger than what we think he is. Coda is about 30 years old. So if you're calling someone a brat at 30 years old, that person is probably at least a few years younger. So he could have either just graduated high school or still in high school. I'll have to get Sawa-sensei to talk, and the key will be learning what happened to Ihara's son 4 years ago. Unfortunately, we're kind of locked by anything else anymore. Kind of sucks. Like we have like a case study here or there. We also have a nice maybe student cause of that phrase. That's what I'm thinking too. So that's been a pretty interesting thought process. We're also about 14 side cases in right now of like 54. There's a huge chain, at least I think. Well, that thing went flying. Oh, this will be fun. Please leave me alone.
Sawa sensei.
もう構わないで。私は何のお役にも立てません。
三越柴博の殺害には十中八九江原さんが関係してます。
私には関係ありません。
江原さんは三越柴が敏郎君を自殺にまで追い込んだと思っているようです。でも第三者委員会も裁判所もそんな事実はなかったと。どっちが本当なんですか？先生ならきっとご存知ですよね。教えてもらえませんか？4年前、三越柴と敏郎君。
You think she's gonna tell us? She's gonna tell us to fuck off.
私は何も。
俺は明日拘置所にいる江原さんと話をしに行きます。
え？
昨日は三越柴が殺された現場を見てきました。彼は殺されるまでにひどい暴力を受けてました。なぶり殺しです。両手の指を折られて、その後喉を切られて殺されました。
そんな。
And I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. Yeah, we basically have to pull info out of her. We have to. She's got information I need to know before I go see Ihara.
江原さんは三越柴が殺されると知りながら、同じ日に痴漢事件を引き起こしてた。まるで自分だけは三越柴殺害に無関係だとアピールするように。でも本当にアピールしたかったのは多分そこじゃない。江原さんは自分が息子のための復讐を成し遂げたんだと、みんなにそう言いたくて仕方ないんです。
その死体の主は三越柴博と言います。彼は4年前、私の息子を自殺に追いやった。
そんな江原さんと明日渡り合うには俺にも材料が必要です。4年前本当に彼の息子は三越芝のいじめを受けてたのか。今俺が先生の口から聞きたいのはそれだけです。
その答えなら変わりません。三越芝君がいじめをしてた
I don't need the evidence. I need to know what you
待ってく
say.
ださい先生。失礼します。
ちょっと。
この写真の彼が江原敏郎君ですよね。彼がここで聞いてると思って答えてください。それでも三越芝のいじめがなかったと言うんなら、
Well, we ain't pulling any punches. Holy shit.
そしてもう二度とこちらにお邪魔しません。
Putting that conscience on her.
4年前、私は英語教師になってこの学校に転任してきたばかりでした。早く馴染もうと努力していて、やっと周りの顔と名前を覚えてきた頃です。放課後、この屋上で一息入れてたところに敏郎くんが逃げ込んできたんです。どうしたのって聞いたら、人差し指を立てて、よく見たら鼻血を出してました。そしてその後、三越芝くんが敏郎くんを探しに現れたんです。私は見てないよと答えました。だって敏郎くんの表情が状況を全部物語ってたから。
三越芝のいじめを受けてたんですね。
ええ。その後、敏郎くんから聞きました。三越芝くんたちと一緒に学校を出ると遊びのお金を払わされるんだって。彼らも初めは冗談半分だったらしいんです。敏郎くんがクラスの平均点を下げたから、お詫びにクラス全員にジュースをおごれと。でもそれに三越芝くんは味を占めたようでした。彼は成績が良くて、補習してやると言っては取り巻きと一緒に敏郎くんを連れ出し、授業料を取ったんだそうです。お母さんが働きに出てる日は敏郎くんの家にも押しかけていき、
They broke into his
給
house?
食にと置いてあったお金も授業料として何度も取った。そして敏郎くんはお金を払えないとき、学校で殴られたりトイレで土下座をさせられたんです。
誰もその様子を見てなかったんですか。
少なくとも私たち教師は、生徒らの中には見てたと思い
Holy
ました。
fuck, that's like extreme bullying
それ
there.
で私は彼らの担任の先生に
Like, there's bullying, and then there's just straight up harassment, abuse, and breaking and entering, and theft. That's a whole different level of bullying.
敏郎くんから聞いたことを全部。その先生はベテランで、私よりもずっと経験豊富な学年主任でした。そしてこう言ったんです。3年生はもうすぐ卒業だ。もう学校が騒ぎ立てる時期じゃないと。
The Japanese mindset
そうな判断ですね。
of, think of the reputation.
成績優秀な三越芝くんをいじめ加害者と名指しするには証拠がありませんでした。敏郎くんの話を裏付ける客観的な証拠が。でもやっぱり何か介入して手を打つべきだったんです。私にはそれが分かってなかった。
先生、
結局私がやっていたのは、なるべく校内で敏郎くんが一人きりにならないように目を配ることだけ。それは彼にとって何の役にも立ってなかったんです。だから3学期が始まる最初の朝、敏郎くんは自分の部屋で首を吊りました。ドアノブにタオルを引っ掛けて。
Would he like
それ
lay
であなた
down?
は
I don't
三
get
越
that.
柴を問い詰めた。敏郎君をいじめてたんじゃないかと。
そうです。
Oh, Sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. And why has she kept that to herself for so long?
三越柴君はいじめなんて知らないと言いました。さすがの彼も動揺していたようです。ただ私はいじめの調査に第三者委員会が入ると聞き、すぐに実態が明るみに出ると思いました。生徒たちから無記名のアンケートが取られたんです。そこに見たままを書き込んだという生徒も少なくありませんでした。
けどその後の裁判でいじめの事実は確認できなかったってことになったんですよね。そういう
Think of the
アンケートがされたんなら
reputation.
事実確認できたはずじゃ。
いじめを調べた第三者委員会は直接当事者たちに聞き取りをしたわけじゃなかったんです。おまけにアンケートを取りまとめたのは例の担任でした。ところが彼はいじめを見たという回答を全部握りつぶしてたんです。自分がいじめの報告を受けたのに黙殺してたと知れれば責任を問われるから。
それじゃあ何のための第三者委員会なのかわからない。
ネットには校内のいじめを指摘する声もあり
Who
ました
was
が
this teacher?
ほんのわずかでした。
I wanna kick his ass.
都内に別居。母親も日中はお勤めされてて学校の内情に詳しくありません。そこにつけ込んであの担任はいじめはなかったと押し通したんです。校長にも理事長にも言わずに独断で。そして第三者委員会は三越柴君たちが卒業する直前、いじめの事実は確認できなかったと調査結果をまとめました。
なんだよそれ。
日本では今小学生から高校生まで子供が年間300人自殺しているそうです。そのうちいじめが原因とされるものは 3% 以下。敏郎君のケースはそこに含まれないと。
Well, this is just depressing.
第三者委員会の報告に江原さんは納得できませんでした。
Holy shit.
それで星稜高校に訴えを起こしたんです。敏郎君の自殺に対して損害賠償を求めると。裁判は長引いて私にも証言台に立つ機会が回ってきました。もちろん私は敏郎君に聞いたまま全てを言うつもりでした。でもその時あの担任が学校側の弁護士を連れて私に何を証言するつもりか問いただしてきたんです。
自分に都合の悪いことを言われちゃ困ると。
ええ。アンケート隠しがあったことは私もその時初めて聞かされました。あちらも私を味方に引き入れるために全部さらけ出すしかなかったんです。そこまで追い詰められてたんでしょうね。
Well, you're tampering with investigations at that point.
私は
They could have just let it be.
敏郎君にいじめの相談を受けたただ一人の大人でした。彼はご両親にも最後まで言えなかったんだと思います。でもだからこそ敏郎君がいじめを受けていたという客観的な証拠は何も残ってなかったんです。彼の相談を録音してたわけでもありません。私自身が実際のいじめを目撃したこともなかった。するとそれを知った学校側の弁護士は私にこう言いました。法律は疑わしきは罰せずだと。確実にいじめを立証できないのであれば三越柴君の名前を出すべきではないと。
That's what being a witness is,
そして
though.
逆にいじめはなかったと証言するよう言われた。
ええ。
先生にとって難しい判断だったと思います。
私は証言台で事実を言うべきでした。でも別の日には やっぱり他にどうしようもなかったと思い直してしまう。今日まで
What a fucked up
その繰り返しで
situation.
す。ただ自分が 100% 正しかったと思えた日はありません。
その後アンケートを握りつぶした担任は？
もうよその学校に行きました。今もどこかの教壇に立っているはずです。
Track his ass
そう
down.
でしたか。
私にその先生を責める資格なんてありませんけど。
Oh, I do. Where in the story did Ihara find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? That wasn't clear at the trial, whether he could really bring himself to kill a person.
先生は三越芝のいじめがあったことやアンケートが握りつぶされたこと、他にも誰かに言いました？
いえ、言ってません。八神さん、私ね、自分が学生だった時にも目の前でいじめがあったんです。男の子が同級生たちに追い詰められて校舎の屋上から飛び降りました。
屋上から？
なんとか命は助かった
From
ん
what
だ
I
けど。
from what I understand, and when it comes to bullying in Japan specifically, I remember that it's, well, at least I was told, and I heard videos of this as well, that it's not necessarily like the classic bullying they're talking about here. Apparently, it's like full isolationist bullying. Like, you make that person feel like they don't belong forever. Absolute isolation. That's the bullying I keep hearing about. Obviously, there's probably more extreme versions like this because it's really hard to like actually perform it, I guess, if that makes any sense. But then again, there have been some very fucked up things that happened in Japan when it comes to bullying too, so.
みつるくんはこの先目を覚ますかどうかもわかりません。お母さんが一人お役所に勤めながら一生懸命育ててたのに。
お気の毒です。
その時の担任はみつるくんがいじめられてるところを見てもやりすぎんなよと見過ごしていたんです。後で世間のバッシングを受けて教職を追われました。なのに敏郎くんの件では誰もが責任を免れた。私も含めてです。
誰かが責任を取らなきゃいけないとしたら、その一番手は三越芝です。江原さんもそう考えたんだと思います。
子供の頃私は無邪気に先生になるのを目指してました。みつるくんのことがあってからは使命感すら覚えました。
That's why they put up big fences on the roof.
なのに
Stop suicides.
私には何もできなかった。
Yeah, Japan kind of crazy when it came to the whole situation. And I feel like I would have, especially if, let's say if I grew up in Japan and went to like school, I feel like I would have just as bad of a time as I would, let's say, growing up here. Chicken Jockey Judgment. Oh, so this is kind of a heavy story, Bleach. It's literally talking about bullying someone until they committed suicide. And they were really, really heavy on it too. Like, up to like breaking into his house to steal his money. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, Forrest, how you doing? You came at a very awkward time. How you doing, man? So, okay. So we have Forrest, who keeps talking about Chicken Jockey. And then we have Hyde, who just says poop in every sentence. Why are we getting themed accounts here? What's going on? I don't understand. I give you guys a lot of freedom in this chat, but I'm starting to get confused and slightly concerned for some of you. No, there's a guy who comes into... Oh yeah, by the way, we have a girlfriend. Emily. No, we haven't found out the dog walking yet. I think that comes along in the main story, though. Because it seems like it'd be another device. Is it Sachan? No, it's Emily S. Mochizuki, a half-English, half-Japanese woman. Yagami's got a thing for the exotic. Apparently. So yeah, we're progressing the main story because we can't really do much else in the grand scheme of things. So, especially with the school diaries, and I mean, we could do more side cases. That won't really help us that much. So, hey, look, there's the dog. It's chilling in front. Of course it's going to be a Shiba. Oh my god, puppy. He's got a whole harness and everything. Hey, what's wrong? You lose your owner? This is our dog now. Well, Yagami, appears you finally met the infamous detective dog. He's a detective dog? What? We're supposed to get around that how an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches a scent of mystery of crisis, he calls out the nearby people, alerting them of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. Dog! This dog is that? Yeah, for the past few months now, he seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously. Sounds like Amasawa. So why is he wandering around town, though? He has a collar, so he's obviously not just a stray. Ah, therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's very well trained and the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him rooting around in the garbage or anything. So based on this information, it's clear he has someone taking care of him. Did I watch War of the Worlds? What? Which one? There's two of them. At least. The new one. Wait. Is there another new one? Hold up. There's more than two? Sorry, my world revolves on board games and video games. I don't know jack shit about movies. Of the world. Let's see. Movies. Yeah, see, I watched the 2005 one. Worlds 2025? With Ice Cube? Why is Ice Cube in it? There's apparently one in 2025. It just came out. It's the worst ever rated movie ever. It's hilarious. Well, the fucking... The main cover for it is just Ice Cube looking serious. What the hell? I never even heard of this thing. So I'm guessing Rotten Tomato. Oh my god. A 3% tomato meter and a 21% popcorn meter. Wow. Wow. The whole movie is display capture on a Windows PC, and Ice Cube is like a cybersecurity hacker. Holy shit. Oh my god. 0 out of 4. 0 out of 4. 3. Oh, there's a 3 out of 10. War of the Worlds is a film that dares to ask, what if a planet-wide alien invasion was just a series of awkward video chats? The answer, it turns out, is watching Ice Cube gawk around his office in front of a green screen for 90 minutes. I can't recommend this movie to anyone, period. 10 minutes into it, I had the strange feeling of thought, what if this whole movie is going to be just Ice Cube sitting at his desk? So I fast forward to the middle of the movie. It's still Ice Cube at his desk. Fast forwarded it to the end. It's still Ice Cube sitting at his desk. I shut it off immediately. I have no idea how much Ice Cube and Ava Longoria were paid to star in this, but I would fire the handlers, managers, publicists, whatever they're called in Hollywood, because they got duped. Woo. Okay, I gotta see some of these. Longest Amazon ad ever. If the production is watching this, I'll write you a script next time. This was literally one of the longest hour and a half of my life. This movie was absolutely terrible. You think it's going to get better, or at least not worse than that is not the case. Watching paint dry would be a better use of my time. You know what? For that particular user, there is a movie of watching paint dry. He could go watch that. What the? Okay, you guys want to hear a 5-star? There was a game about watching paint dry. Really? Okay, so I loved this movie. Maybe it's better to say that I really enjoyed watching Ice Cube in a film. He drives the whole show and it was awesome. It's not like a mind-blowing genre-changing, world-changing whatever, but it was fun for sure. They do a new take on the storyline, and for me, I like that too. There's something for everyone with a cast of characters you may not be able to relate to, but maybe there's someone there for you. Since I liked Ice Cube, I didn't really care about the younger folks he was trying to work with. Wow, this person's like, I like Ice Cube. 5 out of 5. Okay. There's a lot of like random 5 stars in here though. I will never get that 1.3 hours back. What, you mean like 1 hour and 20 minutes? That was hard to watch. And unfortunately, I couldn't finish it. We still love you though, Ice Cube. Oh my god. Most people are like, I like Ice Cube. This movie might suck though. Woo, wow. I kind of want to watch this movie now. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I haven't seen the new Naked Gun yet. Has anyone seen the new Naked Gun? The one with Liam Neeson? Bleach. Why? No, why do you want to live on my parents' street? Why do you like it? Give me a second here. Then you're for sure gonna know. Stop. That I do want to see the new Naked Gun. That'd be pretty dope. No. I'm gaming with a controller. Yeah. Well, if you have to come over here and unplug it and then replug it back in after. Also, wait, this was the same mouse I got. Well, have you seen any of the original Naked Guns 4s? It's a mystery chasing dogs. A big mystery himself, huh? Woof. Wow. Something wrong, boy? Oh, he picked up a scent of a mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him, Yakamichi. Am I supposed to hold the leash? He just has proper leash manners is all. Yes, if he really is that smart, I can see why he's walking around freely. We're gonna walk this dog. While ours is down here. We gotta walk our virtual dog, I guess. Look at him dance. Dress you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? New partner. You should. It's very slapsticky. So you just keep that in mind. But there is a lot of subtle things that happen in Naked Gun as well. If anything, just watch the first one with Leslie Nielsen. Neeson, I think. Yeah. Do you have it on autoplay at all? No idea. YouTube hates us.
Yosh, yosh.
Do we have to chase him? Hey. Guess I'm not taking point on this case. Oh my god, we actually are just straight up walking the dog? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're just walking the dog. This game's amazing. Is this where you're leading me? Huh, boy? This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? No, she just said to wait here, that she'll be back for me soon. Oh dear, this is not good. Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? You are? Takayuki Yagami, a detective from Kamurocho. Oh, what a cute doggy. Something the matter here? Well, he's waiting for the faculty for a while, or facility, because his mother told him to wait here. Yes, our orphanage's main facility is upstairs. Oh. Shouldn't you have given him some clothes, lady? You say it was left here, and the mother doesn't seem to be returning. Okay. He actually had this envelope with him when I first came out and asked if anything was wrong. says, please take care of Yusuke-chan.
うーん
He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. Please, I'm hoping to learn why he's here. Being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth. There's no way to treat a person. Hey, Shusuke-kun. How long has your mom been gone? Like, an hour. That's true. There's a slight chance she could still be nearby. Really would like to, but... Say, did your mom mention anything about where she might be going? How about her name? Miken. Shibuya Miken.
うん
Sniff the letter. Well, if the dog's as much of a detective as Tsukumo made him sound like he is, suppose I should have let him take a crack at it. Alright, track this scent for me, will you? The Smortas dog.
任せたぞ
Let's go!
頼むぞこっちだな
Oh.
頼むぞ任せたぞこっちだな
Wow, she's just around the corner? Come on, Mika-chan, time to get in. Yusuke-kun, was it? You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? And you promised you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will, Mika-chan. Once you pay back what you owe, that is. And no funny business on your end, either. Is that her, boy? What's your problem? Go sniff out a bone somewhere else. Shoot!
あの
Here, Shusuke Mom's, right? Mikan Shibuya?
嘘
How did you know? Came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect to run into this guy, too. But, now I see what's going on. The dog let you? I guess you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work for some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. What? I mean, happens all the time in Kamurocho where I work. What the fuck is your deal, asshole? If you're getting in the way of company business, don't be surprised when you end up dead. I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe by now? What interest are you charging? You borrowed 500 grand with interest that's 9 million. Yeah, okay, guys, we gotta calculate interest here. What kind of... From 500,000 to 9 million, what kind of interest do you think she was paying? I want to figure this out. Let's do some math here. Where's my whiteboard? Because that's like... It's probably not even like 1 month worth. It's probably like 6 months worth, right? So I'm assuming 6 months worth of interest. 50% a day? Maybe. That makes about sense. I was gonna get the whiteboard for that. Fine.
まったく
Okay, see, that's an exorbitant rate. I knew I was looking at a loan shark from the first moment. I think I'll be leaving with Mikan-san now. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Fuck you, man. We got her first. You know what? I'm just gonna ice you in your mutt. Not for 6 months? You think it was only like a month of it? I didn't have a question. Let's not live on my parents' street, please. I mean, he would. The dog isn't. Why would the dog help me?
なあ
He finds investigations. He doesn't fight. You want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'd be happy to take her case pro bono. Why don't we sit down for a little chat? Ah, shit. Screw this. Well, then come get my current mouse, then. Oh, okay. I have this wrapped around shit. No, I want you to use my new mouse. Try it and put it back. Fine, go grab the laptop mouse then. It has a 1-foot cable. And it's also this big. You throw that at me, you have to do the mouse. Oh, wow, look at that. Probably shouldn't have thrown that. Because now you gotta use the mouse. We have a spare mouse, just put the damn thing. Put it back on. Use the mouse. I will open the mouse for you. I will rip that sucker open. You play Game of Leagues on it? Wrong again, bucko! Where is it? Over by the monitor. That's where I put a lot of my extras. Mental abuse? Yeah, use the mouse that I bought so you can test your mouse to see if it works. How is this a mental abuse thing? You've been complaining about this mouse for weeks, and you have decided to do nothing. You're like that Simpsons character, Ned Flanders' father. Man, I've done nothing, and I got it. Could be over there somewhere. It's probably in the shoebox. It looks white and red. Avatar? Oh, what it's called? It was a $5 mouse. I could say you can also try an Amazon Basic mouse, which is a lot bigger upstairs. Yeah, bot already got nuked. Absolutely nuked. Hey, while you guys are here, let me know if you come up with any emotes. I need to put Bleach to work. Bleach to work, not Bleach's objects to work. How'd it get so bad, Mikan-san? Huh? Shinsuke-san's still waiting for you at the orphanage. He thought you were going to come back for him. You made your choices. A working bleached emote? Yeah, you have to play leagues with that now. Well, it's RGB now. Look how shiny it is. Yeah, but that one's cool. Yeah, that one's like half the size. Yes. It is a full-size mouse. You have to get it from my laptop area upstairs. It's on the second floor. You know? Yeah. That's my work mouse. It's funnier if you use the laptop mouse, though. I mean, we can go back to Princess Auto and see if they have any more Steel Series, if you like that one. Oh, goddamn stubborn. You know what? We should make a stubborn Bleach emote. Yeah, yells stubbornly. If you're not stubborn. Giving me the finger doesn't help your case. I would ask you to get me a Pepsi Zero, but you probably... but you probably shake it on the way down. Said I'd probably ask for a Pepsi Zero, but you're gonna shake it on the way down. Go get the Amazon mouse. Oh, that's so wet. Ew. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd sell Shusuke off to someone. So that's why It made you panic enough to agree with to do what they said? I'm gonna set up a microphone for you. It's funnier that way. Angry growls. There's a knife behind you. That's true. I'll open it for you then. She's like, you don't trust me with a knife. And I'm like, you're right, I don't. And then she does this motion to my mouse. Oh, you don't trust me? You don't No. Answer's no. It was away from me. Very adamant about It's exactly like this mouse, by the way, I think. I think it actually is the same. Oh no, it's not wireless. Get you another. I guess they are pretty different. What's this button do? Get you a cable. Damn, alright. Oh! Go. That in the wall. Oh, your can? Girls in Panzer. Girls and Panzer. They're fit. So this, okay, so we unpackaged a mouse, and it's a plug-in mouse. It doesn't have a battery to it, which is fine. That's fine. That's normal. And so I'm like, what the hell's this button at the bottom of the mouse? Yeah, that's an LCD screen. There's an OLED screen on the bottom of a mouse for your settings. OLED, sorry. There's an OLED on the bottom of your mouse for settings. What the fuck? Okay, I'll see if I can show it. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm like, what the fuck? So fucking weird. Ah! My hair's shiny right now. Fine, that's enough. Yeah, so here it is. That's the screen right there. If you hit the button here, you have menu options like, oh my god, like CPI, lift off distance, yeah. Whoa. Okay, here you go. I accidentally fucked up her ruins. Whoops. I have to. I gotta show the menu. Yeah, the future is dumb. Sorry. Sorry, I just had to show you guys. That was fucking weird. I've never seen a mouse have that. But yeah, no, you apparently can change the color of your mouse wheel. I'm like, why do they have these options on the bottom of a mouse that you're never gonna see? Whatever. Yes, I feel so terrible. That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright. I know a good lawyer in Kamurocho would be happy to help you. Should I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. Send and work. Mom, you're back. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Good job, boy. But what are you doing, really? You've got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? Jeez, boy. Wish you could tell me. Anyway-san, I have a huge favor to ask. I'll pay you if I have to. Please find Ranpo for me. Ranpo, the old mystery author? Rampo's the name of her dog. He's a big mystery lover, too. He even gets away from the house to go solve them sometimes. It's Amasawa's dog? You know what? It's this bastard, isn't it? Yep. That's her dog. So, you're Amasawa's dog, huh? Woof. Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? Can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years. Ah, that's why Spyro's very tunnel focused. Okay, I want to grab another drink. I'll be back, guys. Sorry for the whole thing, but I do need a drink. Be right back.
could possibly take it apart, but most people will just buy a new mouse after so many years. Stuff wears down, right? Oh. Do you guys want to know what we'll be cooking on Sunday? We're going to be making something called Pikachu tarts from my Pokemon cookbook that I found at the dollar store. Yeah, we've been finding like an insane amount of dollar store cookbooks lately. What's the issue with Bleach's mouse? Her left click was not responding sometimes, or being unresponsive when she was holding it down. You just thought you were bad? So the thing I'm actually going to make is a Pikachu lemon tart. This thing right here. I bought a 4-pack of tart shell holders. And I'm probably going to have to make the tart shells beforehand. I'm gonna bake in like a half batch of this. Because I only bought 6, but it says it makes 12. Yeah, I'm not making 12 of these. I don't have any pie weights, though. You think some regular rocks will do? The marbles in our blinds. No, I think pie weights are good for, like, actually, like, not blowing up in the oven. Rocks can blow up, yes. Marbles can also blow up. Yeah, so I do have to make the dough beforehand because it has to sit for an hour. And then between this, I plan on making like a couple drinks or something that we can try out as well. Maybe something so that's a little like quicker to do. But yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while. I really wanted to do a cooking stream. I just can't get the 500 followers, though, so we're just going to cook something else, I guess. Yes, I threw bleach down the stairs again because the kitchen was designed wrong, right? No, obviously not. No, we were talking about the kitchen and the design process of it, and I'm like, well, it's not really good for a stream. Because we're trying to figure out camera angles that go from, like, certain directions, and we were like, well, how do we do this? And she's like, oh, so I designed my kitchen wrong. And I'm like, no! The kitchen's designed right. It's just not meant for a stream. Oh, yeah. No, Bleach is still the master of design. I will see to that one. She's very... If it's a thing that Bleach does very well, it's design. She's very good at it. Alright, so I can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more alike over the years. Whatever, I should get in touch with Amasawa. So he says, don't even open it for that. The fucking click buttons of mouses are a pain in the ass to repair. So he's saying just go buy a new mouse. I mean, if you like that one enough. Oh. I think they had a razor over at Princess Auto, too. You can try that one. Yeah. Princess Auto has a pretty good return policy, too. You could just try it and give it back. Hey, Rampo, you listen. No wandering off on your own. How many times have I told you? My what? The mouse buttons?
Yeah.
That's very clicky mouse. Seems like a good boy to me, aren't you? Hey, me son. Well, he does seem rather fond of you. Rampo's usually more wary of strangers. Maybe he sees you as a professional partner, Yagami-san. Really? You think so? Indeed, I do. In fact, I've been raising him as a proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy. Mine is trying to dig into the couch.
having a rough time.
えーっと
When I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. The moment I finished that book, I started training Rempel to help me solve mysteries. So you're why he's always sniffing out trouble.
ええ
Yes, and it seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping out.
それって
Is that okay? Like with the animal shelters and police? No, it very much is not. Rempel's been caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one who picks him up and apologizes every time. Becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. Oh, that poor dog. But he doesn't bite. He even tries to help people out, so they're a lot more lenient with him than they're supposed to be. You two really are alike, huh? What? You think so?
なあ
You know, you really did train him well. Think you'd be willing to help me again if we ran across each other in town?
はあ
Well, I suppose so. You could always try calling for him at least. If he's around and feels like helping, you may get lucky. You're living your best life, aren't you, boy? Living the dream. Ah, Rambo, no! Sorry, Agama-san, I have to go. Are you guys excited for a cooking stream? I don't bake, by the way. That's going to be a first for me of using a food processor. Baking dough. And any kind of custard whatsoever. It'll be interesting. We don't even have any pie weights. Not so much a gadget as a living being with a mind and feelings. It's important to remind yourself of these things. By utilizing his incredible sense of smell, you can track odorous evidence for you. I feel like you should chip that dog. Now is there more main story? No. Ooh. Grumpy. Honestly, we haven't really fought like a boss in a while, too. Yagami's snake skills haven't been put to the test. Been fighting small fry for a whole lot of experience. I'll put it at 2400. You'll get used to it.
なんだこれ何やってんの
Playing shogi.
ああ、おかえり。八神さんもなんか飲む？
Bunch of drunks, man.
くつろいでんねまったく何の遠慮もなく
もしかして俺のこと言ってる？
桑名はお前に用があって来てるんだぜ。まあ酒も将棋も嫌でやってるわけじゃねえがよ。
カイトはどっちも強えな。歯ごたえがある。
俺に用事って何？
聞いたぜ八神さん。あんた三越場拾って例の大学生殺しを調べてんだって？半品リューマに襲われたのもそのせいだったんだろ？俺にも一枚かませろよ。
悪いけど手は足りてんだ。
よその探偵が地元の殺し調べてんのにこの俺がのけもん？そいつはいただけないな。
手が止まってるよ。早く勝負を終わらせて会員になって。
地元に詳しい味方が必要だろ？俺なら偉人町の裏の裏まで案内できる。
でもお高いんでしょ？
初回は安くしといてもいい。よそのご同業に手柄独り占めされんのだけはごめんなんだよ。あんたが首を縦に振るまでここで頑張らせてもらう。
つくもと杉浦がいいんなら別にここは俺んちじゃないし。
僕はウェルカムですぞ。
たまには賑やかなのもいいですな。
僕も全然。
居心地いいな、この事務所は。
Fold out shogi board.
あ、八神氏、ネットの掲示板で江原のことが取り上げられてますぞ。自殺した息子さんのためにいじめっ子を殺してたんじゃないかと。
マジか。もうそこまで。
Internet's a powerful place.
どうぞこちらへ。教育実習生は過去にいじめ自殺を引き起こしたサイコパス三越場、江原は痴漢の皮をかぶった正義、いろいろありますな。
これって結構騒ぎになってる？
今まさに誰かがこの話題に火をつけようとしてるといったところでしょうか。
その誰かってもしかして三越場を。
You gotta look into the Japanese internet for this kind of stuff, eh?
まだ早いかもしれませんがね。
そっか。
ただ気になる書き込みもあります。江原が裁判中三越場の死体発見を言い当てたと。その件はこれまでゴシップ誌ですら取り上げてなかったのに。
Ooh, someone's spreading it.
の間も痴漢で捕まったハレンチ警官を叩けるだけ叩けた。それでもうニュースとして旬が終わったんでしょう。後の裁判でどんなやり取りがあろうと気に留められません。
だからそういう話に俺も混ぜてくれって。三越場を殺したのは複数犯なのか。そんなヤバいのがこの町で野放しになってんのかよ。
もう2ヶ月前の話だ。今この町にいるとは限らないし。今日も偉人町は平和だったろ。外からだ。
ハンピンリューマン、また白面だ。
行くぞターボ。
お先に。
やるね。
Get that bastard.
逃がすか。
Oh, we chasing him down. That 1200. Can you move it up to 1300? Oh. Oh. Ow. Wasn't paying attention. That didn't actually hurt me very much there. I'm failing a lot right now. I need that. Get over here, you little bastard. That man has not moved yet. Can someone put that back? Come on. Tire out. Oh, we're going straight to Lumeng territory now. Who's this fun dude? I can wrap it up after.
はめられた。安心しな。命まで取れとは言われてね。じゃあなんで仮面取っちゃうんだよ。この先お前が偉人町に来ることは二度とないからだ。俺はテッソ。半品リューマンじゃ幹部候補って。
Yeah, Ichiban fight here. The Liu Mang are still very much a thing. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that'll really work, but.
俺を背中から不意打ちしてきたあいつらのこと。あん時下手に抵抗しなきゃちょっと痛い思いするだけで済んだのによ。
It's fine. I had to rip those open.
組織の上が受けてきた仕
Sorry
事
about
な
it.
んでね。俺らは雇い主が誰かなんざ聞きもしないし興味もねえ。ただ腕の立つ探偵を痛めつけるってのは楽しめそうだ。
Okay, that was a compliment.
まずは噂通りか。俺が味見してやる。
A little bit of orbital laser as a treat. Why do we have the fucking Wolverine here, by the way? I'm fighting a boss. You did it backwards. No, there was a slot there the whole time. No. No. Because I can't actually, like... I cannot keep a high tone. So that would just sound like a weird person. Too high pitch. I'd be a terrible singer. What? Nothing at the moment. I am trying to fight a boss, by the way. We got 20K. Oh, what the hell? That's a different thing. Okay. Man, I didn't even have to use any abilities on him. I just kept beating the living shit out of him and dodging him. Not even a problem.
出さないんじゃなかった？遅かったんじゃないの？海藤さん。
ああ、すまねえ。こいつら結構手強くてな。
おい、いいから逃げるぞ。こんなところにいたら命がいくつあっても足りね
え。でもさ、つくもんとこの窓は誰に弁償させんだ？
え？いや、わかった。俺が払うから。早く逃げるぞ。
ならオッケー。
Peace! Oh, we're gonna beat them up anyways? Bonk. Ow! Ooh. Pepper. Pepper, pepper, pepper. But yeah, I killed them all. I'm walking. I'm walking here. Smack. No mercy. No mercy. Yay! Combo attack! Oh, I love Yagumi's fighting style now. It's so good. Oh, the snake smile is so fucking good. It's so fluid. Ooh, big stompy. Force palm. And then even if they're blocking the entire time, you can still do the attack at the end, which is very nice.
Mo, 帰っていいのかな? 八神！ああ、名前なんだっけ? テッソ?
Where's your claws, buddy?
噂以上じゃねえか。この人数相手に大したもんだ。褒めてやる。
どうも。褒められついでにさ、あんたらの雇い主のこと教えてくんない？
言ったろ。あいにくそんなもんには興味がない。
じゃあせめて次また同じ依頼が来たら断ってくれよ。
お前がこの町を出ていけば済むことだ。同じ依頼が来たらそん時は当然引き受ける。でも今日はもう行っていい。
So we got no answers and a bunch of broken windows. That sounds fun.
おい、うまいことやったな。あの鉄装ってのは若い連中に人望があるんだ。あんた、あいつに一目置かれたぞ。
じゃあもう、ハンピンリューマンは安全。
まあ、そうとは言い切れねえか。他にも若いリーダーはいるし。いや、でもいきなり背中から襲ってくるようなことはもうないんじゃねえか。それだけでもよしとしようや。
おう、ほんの少しだろうが前には進んだ。
So the Sado clan's still around?
スクモンとこに戻ろうか。
I remember them talking about that earlier.
とんだとばっちりだったな。
When to use Tiger? Never. Anyone want any nuggets? Delicious nuggets. Don't eat nugget. I ate nugget. I ate so much nugget. Alright, let's see what's going on back over here. Are the windows fixed? Oh, I don't think they're fixed. Why is it dark?
Hampin ハンピンリューマンとは別のやつってことか。
よくわかりませんでした。杉浦氏は何かバットのようなもので殴られて、僕は小指を。
折られた？おい、大丈夫か？
今救急車を呼ぶ。
奴らから八神氏に渡すように言われました。最後の警告だ。もう嗅ぎ回るなと。
That's weak.
ずっと見られてたのか。くそ。狙うなら俺を狙えよ。
多分さっきのハンピンリューマンたちはおとりだ。俺らをこの事務所から引き離すためのな。まんまと引っかかっちまった。
I feel like Sugiura would have been able to like figure it out, but that's fucking stupid.
このビルの出入りをチェックしてる防犯カメラだ。見てみな。俺とカイドウが映る。さっきハンピンリューマンを追いかけてく時だ。問題はその後。
Oh, they seem like lovely people.
7人いる。白面の仮面とは違うな。ハンピンリューマンじゃない。
ああ、こいつらは白面をおとりにして俺らをおびき出した。ってことはこれがハンピンリューマンの匿名の雇い主だよ。三越場ヒロを殺したのもこいつらのはずだ。そして
That's a huge bunch of them too.
マジか。
ただこんなにたくさんの人間が殺しに関われるもんか。
どういう意味だ？
仲間が多ければその分秘密も漏れやすくなる。一人裏切れば芋づる式で警察に捕まんだ。よほど信頼関係がなきゃみんなで人殺しなんてできないよ。こいつらはどういうつながりを持ってんだ？
江原の同僚警官ってことは、息子を亡くした江原に同情して手を貸してるとか。
That's too much to do that.
やらないね。同情は済んだろうが、自分の人生棒に振ってまで殺しの共犯者にはなれねえよ。
まあそっか。だったら食わなよ。偉人帳にこういう組織の心当たりは？
そんなにうまいの？その電子タバコ。
危険な奴らってことでまず思い浮かぶのはハンピンリューマンだ。だが、
Could be the
それと
Seiryū.
別口となるとな。この辺には清流会ってヤクザもいるが、連中はもっと理性的だしよ。もう一つ、コミジュルって韓国系の組織ならこんな映像残しゃしない。
I thought the Gomajul was like disbanded.
パッとしねえな。便利屋が肝心な時にどうした？
じゃあお前、カムロ町で事件起きたら全部一目で犯人わかんのかよ。
These guys killed Mikoshiba, huh? What sort of face is that behind those
こ
masks?
の映像がやっとつかめた連中の尻尾だ。つくもと杉浦の借りも返さねえと絶対に見つけ出してやる。
こいつらを見つけ出す？おい、何言ってんだ？いいか、奴らお前さんたちも潰す気だったんだ。さっきハンピンリューマンから脱出できたのは。
Who are you talking to, my dude?
これ以上首突っ込んだら怪我じゃ済まねえ。
カモロ町で事件の時は大体そうだ。偉人町ってのはそんなに治安がいいのかよ。
じゃあ別の言い方にする。この町じゃ命張れるほど便利屋の相場は高くない。
もともとあんたに仕事頼んだ覚えはないよ。
ああ、少なくとも今は頼まれてもごめんだ。状況が見えなさすぎる。お前らもマジでやめとけ。
No. The more people who come at me, the faster it is to find out who it is.
しばらく酒の誘いも結構だ、カイドウ。邪魔したな。つくもくんと杉浦くんにはお見舞い申し上げといてくれ。
Well, he backed out quick.
去る者追わずだ。
Find a runaway game director. I kind of want to go meet that client. Or should we just continue the game story for now? You know what? We're kind of going hard on the game story. So let's just keep going on the game story. Man, they really fucked up these, Oh boy. Really messed up those windows.
痛いのです。昨日はあまりの痛さに冷や汗が止まりませんでした。しばらくキーボードを叩くのにも支障があります。僕にとっての小指は波の人よりずっと価値が高いというのに、稼働率は 30% 低下ですよ。
ああ、久々に痛い思いした。まだ吐きそう。
カムロ町離れてなまっちまったんじゃねえか。
そういうこと言う？この気分、変われるもんなら変わってあげたいよ。
思ったよりは二人とも元気そうだ。
この埋め合わせは必ずするよ。
ええ、そのためにも奴らの正体を突き止めなくてはなりませんね。このグループが三越柴殺害の実行犯である可能性は高いと思います。もちろん江原と関係している可能性も。神奈川県警にも情報を共有すべきでしょうか。
いや、向こうから何か情報を引き出す時のために取っとこう。こっちは一階の探偵だ。警察にない手札は大事に使わなきゃ。
なるほど、そういうものですか。
Yeah. That always seems to be the case in these games.
江原と接見する段取りつけてくれてんだろ。とりあえずカムロ町には俺も行くぜ。お前も支度があんだろうし、向こうで落ち合おうや。
昨べはその前に、今日は安静にさせてもらうけど。
Ooh. Dang, Yamashi, you really made a name for yourself if you're getting a request from Kazuto Jumonji. You know? Of course, Kazuto Jumonji is the hottest author around. He took the world by storm 2 years ago, ended up one of the best-selling authors of our time. His first book was this mystery story with a Yakuza protagonist, and later it was adapted into a movie. It's a big hit series now. He's also known for being really productive, publishing 2 or 3 books a month. No one can write that fast. That's kind of unbelievably fast, isn't it? It almost seems impossible, and he writes in so many different genres. Like, his debut was a hard-boiled mystery, the next was a science fiction and high school drama. Lately, he's been branching out into moe light novels and original manga scripts. He's so versatile. Same author as the other game? I don't quite remember. Maybe he felt a connection because I've worked on cases for editors and authors in Kamurocho before. And who knows, Yagamishi? You might just get a peek into the true mystery of Kazuto Jumonji. He's a masked author. Nobody knows his true identity. Masked author, you say? He is serious about that mask. He's never shown his face to the media. Apparently, even at his publisher house, only his editor knows who he is. A lot of people think he's actually an established big-name author. In part, he definitely doesn't write like a rookie. But that's just one theory. There's so many theories about his identity, you can't read them online. It sounds like a group of people versus one person. Don't forget to tell me who he really is. Confidentiality. Oh, that's a bummer. His office in Kamurocho? Not very fitting for a trendy author. But I remember his hit series is set in Kamurocho with Yakuza as a hero. He might have met Kiru. If that's the case. Maybe it's just make it easy to do his research. The realism of his stories is another reason why they're popular. I wonder if we've already walked past each other. I'm gonna go see the client now. You might have met Kiru, to be fair. A legendary Yakuza? Yeah, it doesn't seem I'm getting anything with the school anymore, huh? I might be stuck on this until the next chapter or two. That sucks. We're so close. I guess we're going back to Kamurocho. For 500 yen. For some reason. Oh, Kamurocho, I've missed you. The fucking squirrels are here too?
何海藤さんどうかした？
なんかさっきからいつもより街がざわついてる気がすんだよ。
何それ？野生の勘ってやつ？
そうかもな。まあいいや。よくわかんねえことをうだうだ言ってもしょうがねえ。
じゃあとりあえず沙織さんとこに。江原と接見する前に軽く打ち合わせないと。
We're kind of locked away from some stuff, huh? Well, not everything, just that one area. Okay, we can go back into the champion district there. That's okay, we're all good. We're all good. Well, let's go back to the office real quick. Hey, Mr. Jordan. How's it going?
Oh, ちょっと待ってたわ。いつになくチンピラがちょこまか動いてるな。やっぱりなんかざわついてやがる。
ざわついてる？
What?
そうかね。
ああ、お前ら見た顔だ。確かここらの探偵だよな。
だったら
この男知らねえか？何年か前この辺のガールズバーで雇われのマネージャーやってたやつだ。
I haven't seen this guy's face before. Either that or I did see him and can't recall.
みんなしてその男を探してんのか？ずいぶん人借り出してるみてえじゃねえか。
You're gonna head to bed, Backlog? Alright, I totally understand, man. I hope you have yourself a nice, sleepy time. Take care. Be good. And I'll see if you do stream, or if I stream next, you know, whatever. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Alright. Yeah, we're back in Kamurocho, by the way, Mr. Jordan. We are... Apparently shit's going down.
今思い出そうとしてるとこだ。ところで、そもそもガールズバーってのは店のもんがみんな女の子なんじゃなかったか？
こいつは裏方のマネージャーだったんだと。姿消した日も普通に店で働いてたのに、それがふっと消えちまった。
失踪したってこと？いつ？
That's fair, Backlog.
カムロ町で人が消えるってまあ割と聞く話だけどさ、5年も経ってそれ探すっていうとなかなかないよね。
そいつの名前はだいたい誰が探せってこれか。
Backlog's gonna sleep until Wednesday.
だってめえら先に聞いてんのはこっちだろうが。舐めてんのかこら。
舐めてんのはどっちだ？人に物聞くならそれなりの態度があんだろう。
そもそも探偵からタダで情報もらおうなんてな。こっちはそれが飯の種なんだから。
すかしてんじゃねえぞ。おい。
こんなすぐ手出しちゃって。ヤクザの方がまだ仇に気使ってたもんだよ。
叫んで。
What a lovely group of people. Got him! All the PP? Oh no. So you can't do business with them for a while if you end up breaking their store. I can't just like. You know what? Screw you, man. There you go. Into the ground. Yeah, they don't like you doing business in the store that you like break. But there is a skill you can get that
どうしたもう終わりかカムロ町のチンピラも質が落ちたな
カイトさん
well, I remember that bastard.
阿久津か阿久津ダイム知り合い元登場会の極道だ
元極道ってのもいろいろだね
八神探偵事務所いっさあんたらにも仕事くれてやるかな依頼内容はもう聞いたろ人を探してる
RK officer. What's RK?
探してんのはガールズバーのマネージャーってんだろお前が温度取ってたわけかいやこの件仕切ってんのは相馬だあいつが取ってきた仕事だな最初に見つけたやつにはたっぷり金が出る今カムロ町中でレースになってんだよ
相馬って
RK って半グレのリーダーだそいつも元登場
Oh, for God's sakes, the former Tojo.
登場会みんな半グレになっちゃってんのかよ
極道は縛りばっかきつくて上の席に空きが出ねえそのくせ上がりをよこせだ大門のメンツだうるせえことばっかだなあカイトなんだったらお前も一緒にこっち来るか三下が慣れ慣れしい口聞くんじゃねえあとはあれだ組織の仲間をやられりゃ返しをしなきゃならねえとかだ本当はそんなもんどうでもいいんだその代わり気に入らねえ奴がいりゃただ後ろからこっそり刺しゃいい音も立てずにぶっすりといく背中には気をつけんだぞ探偵それが嫌なら俺らに気に入られるようにしな次は警告なしだ
彼阿久津だっけ
Already making friends. We just walked back.
ああ腕っぷしと度胸だけいいように使われた挙句何もいい思いする前に組がなくなっちまった相馬ってのも同じ極道でなんとかのし上がろうと歯食いしばってたのが結局組の解散で全部パーになったわけだでその手の元ヤクザたちが半グレのうぞうむぞうを束ねようとしてるらしい裏社会に RK ってネットワークを作ってる
RK?
Well, you know, you're expecting a whole massive organization to just disband and expect other Yakuza?
いきなり横文字になっちまった
登場会にとって変わるってほどじゃなさそうだけど
ああだがその分敷居が低くて手っ取り早く金が欲しかっただけの仇が RK に近づくとコロッと半グレに転んじゃう
All the vapors.
なるほどね登場会といや最近東と会ってる
あああいつは元登場会の中じゃ救いのある方だ
How's that boy?
からゲーセン託されてそのオーナーに収まったからな組にいた若いもんも働かせてやってるお前もたまには顔見せてやれ
Yeah, let's go visit that dude.
あいつ俺が慣れ慣れしくすると嫌がるもんでさ
I want to check. I want to say hi to him. Well, first things first. There's a dog over here. What? Oh, it's the cat. Ah. All right. Let's go back to the office. We also have to meet someone over here, don't we? I like how when people say, yeah, they're in Camarocho or they're in this area, and you're like, yeah, that's like just like a few blocks. Because like Kabukicho was just like that. It was just like, yeah, there's like 5 things here. I guess we get all our cases from, okay. Fine with me. Fine with me, I'm not panicking. Can't panic. I kind of want to go to the game center. Yeah, let's go there. It's my favorite place to play old shitty games. Oh, they're probably not shitty. Ooh. Surprised this place still running is my question. It's the gotcha corner. Is he here? He's not even here. Also, fix your goddamn machines. I can't get out. Oh, there's bosses walking around now. Let's see what level. Woo! Kick. Ow! Just never stop being gangsters in this fucking city. Everything to do is an Ichinjo, eh? And not very much going on here. It's kind of sad, actually.
Saori-san, Yagami-san たちがいらっしゃいました。
お待たせ。こっちの準備は整ったよ。そっちはどう、沙織さん。
ええ、お待ちしてました。江原との接見に向かいます。まずはとにかく彼がどこまで三越場殺害に関係しているか、それを探る必要があります。
でもよ、今までの状況からすると江原が協力的に話すとは思えんな。
ええ、ですから今日こちらから八神さんたちが出向くことは江原に知らせてません。不意をついた方がいいと思って。
わかった。それでいいよ。
では八神さん、行きましょう。
This will be interesting.
俺は一旦事務所に戻るぜ。江原と接見したらお前も帰ってこいや。年末くらいうちの事務所も片付けねえとな。まずは飲みかけのボトルを開けるとこからだ。
Dude's just like, I'm going back to drink.
行きますか？
Yeah, let's go. We're busy. Come on, come on.
もう判決は出たんだ。弁護士さんのお仕事は終わったんでしょうね。
私もそう思っていました。でも偉人帳で見つかった死体が江原さんの予言通りだったものですから。
予言なんて大げさな。
Anti-nuisance ordinance defendant.
星野先生はクビにでもされましたか？
八神と言います。以前は源田法律事務所にいました。今は星稜高校でミス研の外部指導員っていうのをやってます。
星稜高校
？4年前に敏郎くんが通ってたあの学校です。横浜の。たまたま別件で向こうにいたんですが、急遽こちらの白崎先生から応援を頼まれました。
なるほど。それで今日いらしたご用は？
おとぼけはなしでお願いします。先日三越場ヒロの遺体が偉人帳で見つかりました。問題はどうしてあなたがそれをご存知だったのか。
さあ、夢に見たんですよ。そうであったらいいなと思ったことを口にしただけです。
どうしてそういう夢を見たんでしょうね。
説明する必要がありますか？
三越場が敏郎くんの仇だからですか？
そうだよ。
第三者委員会の調査でもその後の裁判でもいじめの事実は確認されなかったですよね。
息子は三越場に金をせびられ、それを拒むと陰湿な嫌がらせを受けていた。成績優秀な三越場の先導でクラスの誰も手を差し伸べず、敏郎は暴力や屈辱を免れるために家の金を持ち出していた。
江原さんがそう確信しているのはなぜですか？その根拠は？
そんなものがあれば学校との裁判に負けちゃいない。ところで私の罪状はただの痴漢だ。全部認める。満員電車で魔が差して OL の尻を触った。控訴してあがくつもりもない。だからあんたら弁護人はもう用済みということだ。
江原さん、待ってください。
そんな義理はないな。
八神さん。
三越場ヒロの死に際はとてもむごたらしいものでした。恐怖と苦痛の中で殺され、遺体は腐るまで放置されていました。
大変結構だ。
Oh, my gut feeling that Ihara is guilty for sure, but there's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba's murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have far more info than the police do. Well, the police have that now. The only thing they don't have is this.
これ見てもらえます？
なんだそれは。どこかの防犯映像？
俺が思うに彼らが三越場殺害の実行犯です。
ほう。
偉人帳で事件を嗅ぎ回ってた俺が目障りだったみたいです。この映像の直後、俺の仲間がやられました。
At least flip the phone.
偉人帳のギャングに袋叩きにされかけた。初めて連中が俺に近づいてきたのは星稜高校の澤先生と待ち合わせた時です。澤先生のことはご存知ですか？彼女は4年前敏郎くんが亡くなった時にも星稜高校で教えてたんです。
ああ、
裁判で証言しているのを見たよ。敏郎へのいじめはなかったと。
確かにそう言ってました。
いじめを隠蔽した教師たち、学校、弁護士、彼らのことも殺してやりたいほど憎いと思った。でもやはり一番悪いのは三越場だ。制裁を加えられるべき筆頭だ。そんな人間がのうのうと教育実習など受けていられるんだから、つくづく間が抜けている。結局法なんてものは機能していない。そんなもんに人を裁く資格もない。
やっぱりあなたが三越場殺しを主導したんですね。実行犯は複数人だった。三越場を殺したあいつらは誰なんです？あんたはどうやって連中を動かした？
違う。全然違うよ。
Why am I wrong? Well, he may not actually be involved. Someone might have just told him. Once again, probably running deeper. Yeah, he's definitely not in charge of much. I think he was just on the tail end. There's something bigger happening here, obviously. Because, like, this is just some, like, student teacher that got murdered. Yet there's 2 gangs involved now, not just one. I'm sorry I'm sleepwalking again. You're just too interested in the game, Backlog. I understand. Like, there's a lot of moving parts going on right now.
ではまた偉人町に戻るんですか？
いや、とりあえず今夜はカムロ町の事務所に戻るよ。海藤さんもいるし。
わかりました。また何かあったら連絡します。
Yeah, I guess I'm going back to the office now. Look at the side stories. Should we go? Oh, of course we're gonna go. Side stories. Side stories. We love a side story. Side story. Beat up these people, and then we have a side story. Side story. Side story. To the 4th floor. To the 3rd floor. Okay, this is the right one. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Hi.
Yes, Takayuki Yagami, and you must be... Shh, please just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Aruto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. This is the face of the masked rider. He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before I enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. You won't tell anyone what you're about to see. I'm about to see? Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. Gonna be a whole group of them. Yep. That's what I thought. See, I thought because he's under an alias and they're writing so much, yeah, this is obvious. This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji. I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person, he's a group of authors. A whole group, really? I feel like they should have figured that one out, but, you know. Oh, so that's how you write books in so many different genres at such an impossible pace. Yep, it's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities all writing at the same time. Monkeys on a typewriter. I mean, authors on a typewriter. Oh, so this is the detective. The Kamurocho detective at that, but he has a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yamui-san. Let me explain a request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. I don't know if other groups like us. That's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut. Never had any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. Oh, it's like me and my streaming life. That's why I was saying we should have a bunch of people streaming at the same time. We could be all single VTuber working together. We're all one VTuber. So how did you come to work together? Oh, through social media. I launched an online community, ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship. So we tried it, and it worked. Well, that's interesting. I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes, it was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us worked on it together. Some of us came up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. When each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author. You know what? I admire it. I'm fully behind this. These guys know what they're doing. They even got a vending machine in here. Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. Just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. As long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any author could do what we're doing. Now I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. A former editor, huh? Alright. I hear some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? So, that was about a half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript that just finished. A new mystery novel came out and immediately became a hot topic because this one trick, which was depicted in the story. Thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing. Another author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism. Any chance it was a coincidence? That the contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine, because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier. Also, the setting, the structure, even the character traits are almost all exactly the same. Too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You can only say it was coincidence if there was one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence. And it wasn't just the one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that, in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. It asks about the authors that's plagiarizing them. Could you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku Futaba. His first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after this, his book seemed to go nowhere. People say he was just a one-hit wonder. But then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns out into a famous bestseller. And that book was nearly identical to the one of ours we had yet to release. So, one after another, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he's made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of this guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that, but if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumonji. It'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, it probably would be. I mean, do you think people would get really that upset? You're just a group of people making a single book. And you're doing a good job with it, so... It could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court, and that's why he steals from you. That's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. I heard you already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there have been 3. What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us, or whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard but couldn't find anything. None of them came up with anything? Nope, and yet our DAs kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. Thank you. It's all very useful information you've provided. I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview other authors too? Yes, please do. I already asked them to cooperate with you. It's great, I appreciate that. Excuse me, I'm a detective. Name is Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Okazaki told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuko and Jumonji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. Security for the office, huh? I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm a fantasy buff, too. Here to look into spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. What kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt like one wasn't enough. After all, we're still getting our information stolen, and with locked doors, too. At this point, we figured we just got to outsmart the perpetrator. There was nothing in the security footage. Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. And still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So flippin' weird. Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course, with so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices, which gets taken outside? I doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. Thank you for cooperation. That's a big TV right there. Oh, it felt cool. They must have parties. Hello? Gonna be a masterpiece of a genius. Once a man about a con gets in the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he really breathes life into them. Guy's gonna be awesome. He'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness and to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had this side to his character? Like finding gold in the river. He does look absolutely full of life while he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. That's my level of focus. Everything becomes blur. Yo! They got the whiteboard. I want a big whiteboard. Jealous. I don't know why I need a big whiteboard, but I just want a big whiteboard. You want me to get Plinko? I want whiteboards. Or whiteboards. Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama. By the way, author of many cell phone novel. You know, books really originally written on a phone. Oh, interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takahara Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for the Dunce, the period drama. I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that priest joke Nobunaga tells? Well, Ayuhara-san, maybe let's save the tour of your career minute for later. I'm Makako Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author, so you here to ask us something? I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? No, I can't think of any. Me either. Actually, there was one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently. Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara-san, please, enough with the near sexual harassment. By the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yeah, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. Wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We happen to use this space for actual purposes, like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. It's so true, we do lots of amazing brainstorming here. Man, I really wish I had that kind of, like, pep for my own job. It's so weird, because you run into these people in these games all the time where they're just so into their job. They love the thing that they do. And I'm like, did I just like fail at life or something? Oh no. Oh no. But then I have to remember that like there's a lot of people who don't like their jobs. I just have to like, I don't know. But like I thought to myself, I'm like, well, if I quit my job, what am I gonna do? There's not a single other job that I think I'd like without actually running into a lot of sacrifice. Streaming, for example. I would love to stream. I would love to stream for a living. In fact, I stream as a part-time job almost. I'm literally on 4 times, 5 times a week. I love doing it. But it doesn't pay the bills, obviously, right? There's not enough income. I'll get my $50 here and I'll get my $50 there. I get that like 6 times a year. It's definitely not enough to like pay for my singular light here and my computer being on and the mortgage of my house. That really sucks. And I tried breaking into other spaces, and I mentally just can't do it. I just love streaming way too fucking much to do anything else. And I always compare to it too, because I'll be like making a video, and I'll be like, you could deal in eels. Deal in eels. Actually, there was Bleach knew a guy who it was some kind of, I don't know if it was eels, but I think it was crabs or lobsters. Or he was like fish in his bathtub or something like that. He was selling them. 100% a legit business, apparently. I don't know. Like, there's nothing I'm passionate about other than what I do right here. I absolutely love my video games. I love board games. I love storytelling. And my brain doesn't comprehend it any other way. And I honestly, I really, really wish I could find a way to get into this space somehow that I could just continue to do what I do. But I can't. My brain won't let me. I haven't figured it out yet. Obviously, the best thing I came up with was streaming, but here we are. We share our ideas, we play with each other's strength, and we polish everything up for each other. Slime eels. They're expensive and have multiple uses besides being a delicacy. There's slime eels? Why are they slime? In fact, we were doing that right before you started asking questions, and we'll go right back to it when you're done. By any chance, do these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? If details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. It would be even easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. You've hit on something here. What a deduction. One that I've deduced myself. I always thought this place is bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that. What the? Was that a gunshot? Bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops and Yakuza. Do you guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? That was when another detective was here. That detective also thought it was a gunshot. Not surprising a sound like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clink on, this is still Kamurocho. Ooh, that is interesting. I found a screw in your office. I don't know where it is, so I pocketed it. I see. Can't make it, huh? Alright, well, get some rest. Bye. Oh, hello. Yagami is the name. I'm the detective. I'm Rebi Makida. I'm in charge of the love stories, mostly. Sorry you heard that. Bit embarrassing for me. No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Talking to Masamichi Ichinose, one of the other members of the Kazuto Jumonji. He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. He has a habit of feeling down, so he's pretty absent often. He likes to come in and out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2 months. Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps the kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day. Sounds difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he's got talent. He comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can be in a slump for half a year. I mean, it's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyways, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were to ever chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. You can see you're having a hard time. How are things going, Yami, son? Did you find anything? No, nothing decisive yet. Should I tell Okazaki? I'd be careless of me to make claims without any evidence. Are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sonata-kun went up to the roof. Ah, it's him, all right. 'Cause I don't see him. All right, so he went up to the room. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Oh, you know sure as shit we're going now. You hear him, son, right? Yes, I'm going to around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sonata-san? Questions? Of course, I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Seta. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jumonji. What do you mean by structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. I can understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable a story is. Ooh. Slime eels are Pacific hadfish. You catch them at the Canadian coast, sell them to the South Korea, get rich instantly. Oh, that sounds like a... That sounds like a pretty rough job. Also, which coast? The East Coast or West Coast? Because the East Coast fishing industry is absolutely fucked. Now what's the scheme? West Coast? You know I'm closer to the East Coast, right? My role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story, to analyze where we can make these improvements. Oh, I'm starting to get the idea. So, Sonata-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Actually, yes. Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I should press him a bit. Can you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not something I want another person to know. A detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. East Coast, West Coast, dude. Canada is like the mall. Just walk over to the other side. Are you joking? Are you joking? Okay. I was going to pull up a Google map and be like, are you serious? Honestly, I feel like some people really have warped perception of distance. They just don't quite understand of how long it takes to go from, like, one end to the other. For example, do you know to take a train from Toronto to Vancouver? I want you to take a guess of how long that train will take. Don't look it up. Just guess. Just guess. Don't look it up, though. Whoa. Takes about, yeah, it depends on the train. Well, we don't really have a bullet train. Okay, that's your guess? Okay, it's definitely a lot longer than that. So, also our trains are shit. So, it takes 4 days. Yeah, I thought. I was going to say 5 days, but it was 4 days. It takes about 4 days. We use it's a sleeper train. Yeah. Now, let's do a drive. The fastest route to go from Toronto to Vancouver is through the United States. And it takes 40 hours. If I want to drive to Vancouver. If I'm going up through Canada, that's longer, of course. The distance is just... there's a huge difference between it. A lot of times people from my area will go down to Florida for the winter. We call them the snowbirds. My parents have recently joined that group of people. They'll go down with their trailers and then they'll basically go camp in various areas. A whole areas of Canadians down there. Not so much anymore because of all the other stuff, but that takes them about 24 hours of driving. A whole day to go from where I'm at, which is the most southern part of Canada, to Florida. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy. I believe someone in the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but... Sana-san, is there reason or evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have concrete basis for my belief. The truth is, a few members of Kazuko Jumonji are thinking about going independent. Means starting over as single authors again? They must have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumonji. Now they think they could go out on their own and write books that'll actually sell. Why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Apparently, it really depends on where you're going in Florida, right? Because if the farther you go to the tip, the more bougie it kind of gets. And, of course, northern Florida is a lot more gator heavy. We're in a situation where, what should I explain first? The members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'll all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, where you're at risk of enduring long, moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. That's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. Yeah, a huge benefit. One of which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity. That makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates if there's such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. Man, this guy has a good thought process. And this is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least. So who are the members who want to become independent? I'm sorry, even after all I just told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers. And my son, I'd like to work as we do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent. I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. Are you done talking with Sanada-kun? Yes. We finished up just now. You know, young son, there's one thing I've been neglecting to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me. Something trivial could end up be a glue in the investigation. I am, like, skipping words now. Well, it's about an odor. An odor. Yeah, the authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere, then disappears before we can track it. Let's say oily. It smells like oil. Almost like you left out some meat for a while, that kind of oily, rancid smell. But it never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor, so we don't know where it could be coming from. Probably has nothing to do with your investigation. No, all hints are available. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. What could it be now? Do, 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 do. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the office to keep it out of your way. Keep out of your way. Yeah. Alright, time for a good look around. Most interesting location is the meeting space where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps were ever found there, but maybe they missed something. That identified odor. I hope I can find out where it's coming from. Okay, doggy. You allowed smoking in this office? That's rare these days. Yeah, some of the officers say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. Where most offices ban smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Is that also why you have the window open in December? The ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikito-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting. And the authors smoke while we all talk. Wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't there a risk of somebody overhearing? I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud, and the building next over is some distance away. Okay, let's see what's going on. Like animal fur. What are these stains? You're trying to show me these stains, huh? I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window, too? Weird. What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take data home. But we're closing in on the deadline. Come on, just this once? No way, I told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day, how you can make it on your own now? What? I don't want to believe it, but... Come on, you two, stop arguing. Yumi-san? Looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. Authors have all gotten suspicious of each other. I haven't been able to trust him myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. Among Us mentioned! There are 2 strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe we should get Rumpo to sniff out its source. Okay. I'm glad we could just borrow the dog.
ちだな。頼むぞ。任せたぞ。こっちだな。よーしよし。偉いぞ。
What caused stains at the office? And those stains could be emitting the smell. I think there's a possibility. Rather, it's the only possibility left after process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Ozaki-kun. We should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jumonji implodes from within. Dana-san, are you saying? Oh, Yagami-san. Dana-san, I think you could hold off on your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. You find something? Yes, I think I figured out the suspect's unique strategy. Two stains at the office, the animal fur, the can of cat food. The window's always open during their meetings. And there's the reason detectives couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. Combine all these things, I got enough evidence to expose the truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method of which the suspect could steal information was... listening device. Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every evening. Though if someone used the listening device precisely at that time, they could steal your ideas for his next novel. Wait, hold on, there weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember, the 3 detectives came and couldn't find one bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it, because the bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up? A listening device? Yes, the suspect thought it was an ingenious way to bring it in here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left at the office. Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bug. Okay, there were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. I want to know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell in the corner of the rooftop. Cat food, yes. In all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside the window. It was that process which stained the outside wall. So, you're saying this can of cat food is what caused the bug?
Right.
It's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. Ah, is that fur? A tuft of animal fur. It was found near the stains on the wall. This fur is most likely from a cat. Cat? Are you saying a cat was spying on us? More precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? And that's how they were listening on our idea meetings? Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop a cat food right outside the window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head towards the food. Wait, hold on. You really think a creature as apathetic as a cat could be baited like that? Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand, so it would leap to the sight of food. That might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open and let the cigarette smoke out. With the bug cat sitting right outside, your conversations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings get pretty long. Even the cat was well trained, wouldn't it just up and walk away after eating its food? I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication.
Right.
The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. Or you can ask the vet for a prescription. Do they think the perpetrator would go that far? Yes, sure. You think he just could have just hung a listening device from a string or something? But think about it. The device and a string will eventually be seen. But what if someone just sees a sleeping cat? Who would care? You have a point. Nobody would ever think to shoo a sleeping kitty. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. Ah, if the cat was just outside the window, it would set off the detective's bug detector. And yet, the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it have never been found? I believe he did that today in the time I've been there. The measure taken by the suspect to chase away a cat. While I was interviewing everyone here, I heard firecrackers go off outside. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true now that you mention it. Whenever a detective showed up, the suspect set off firecrackers to wake up the sleeping cat. The cat can be pulled in a shadow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage. It was certainly awakened and hide from the noise. Wow, what a fucking complicated thing. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert. Now then, all leads me to the following conclusion. The suspect was someone on the outside, because anyone on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sanada-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase away the cat with a firecracker. Ozaki-san, your meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking in on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea meeting. A man. Oh, shit. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't ya? Well, this is a fun little thing. We love chasing people. Yeah, so now this just turns into people wearing him down. You used to be able to catch them beforehand too, right? I love when it's a guy, you just straight up tackle him to the ground, but if it's anyone else, you just grab them by the shoulder.
What?
You're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a can of cat food. Had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? I can hand this over to the police, you know. Of course, I don't have any, actually have any fingerprints, but this is in the courtroom, so I say I'm allowed to bluff a little. And to give up and admit to your crime. Get it? Give me back that cat food can. I was gonna kick his ass too. Yeah, I don't think he's getting it back. Ow, okay, I'm sorry. So who are you? Were you stealing from the writer's ideas? Is your name Sugoroku Futaba? Hear me, son. Did you catch the... Ah, it's you. You know this person? Yes, this is Wataru Tenjin Bashi, your editor in charge. The Perp was your editor? Well, former editor to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked him to be reassigned because he caused some trouble. What kind of trouble? He advertised a new book on social media without our consent before we even decided to publish it. We're still working on the plot points, none of which would have been made public. Your own editor leaked classified information. Ooh. Oh. Then the readers were expecting this great novel when we didn't even know how or if we're going to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. In the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch. That's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? For all that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign. He got blackballed. What was it? White roomed? White box? There's a specific role that they get for just not getting jobs anymore. So you took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer? A writer in a slump will pay anything for good ideas. I'm sure this man took full advantage. So what are you going to do to me? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. Oh. No. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Just glad we were able to catch this perp. Sanada-kun, are we good now? Okazaki-san, you know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. I know that some of the offers are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. So sorry, ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork at Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. That starts with trusting our members and working as one. Can I count on you for that, Sanada-kun? Yes, of course. I think I'm looking forward to Kazuto Jumonji's next book. He stares off in the distance. Honestly, pretty freaking cool. That was a cool one. I like that. I like that. No, we can't get into the sexy club anymore. Oh boy. How much? Just 11:42, huh? Cafe bar romance. I said, give me the goddamn money. Move it. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm just a part-timer. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. Is that a robbery? And cut. That's the last shot of the day. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow morning, we pick up things back up at the studio. Extras, you'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. Oh man, they were shooting Office Alone 4 here. I wish I could have snuck it among the extras. Going to chatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location soon. Are movies with robberies that popular? Oh, it's for a movie. Jeez, I was really worried for a second there. Guess I should beat it. Don't want to get in the way of cleanup. Cute. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate it, as I've always said. I'm sorry for my little venting about jobs and life and stuff like that. Sometimes I could get a little frustrated with myself, too. You know, you have your aspirations, you have your dreams, and you could just, it just kind of like can go up in smoke for you, or you could just never achieve the dream that you want to achieve, no matter how hard you work at it. You know, positive things like that. Never apologize? Okay. I'm going to apologize. That's a Canadian trait. Alright. Well, yeah, I gotta jump off, unfortunately. I do have work tomorrow. And I think my next stream is Wednesday? Sorry, eh? I say a lot more than I think I do, and I don't even notice it. Wednesday, we'll be playing Atelier Tottori again. I was actually having a blast with it. I don't know about you guys, but I was having so much fun with it. I just flopping all the information on and just kind of just going crazy with it. It's always actually has been a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Oh boy. Sorry about the apologizing. But yeah, I always have a little bit of frustration of how I really want to go a direction with my career and my life, and I'm already I'm in my 30s too, and I'm already still failing at it. Yay. All right, guys. Yeah, take care. I'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern with some Atelier Totally. Have a night, Al. Thanks for chilling, Mr. Jordan. I appreciate it. You have a good night as well. A good day as well.